I don't... What were we even doing? God damn it, furniture is my weakness. No, the tie-in game... Trails of Reverie... Into Reverie is the tie-in game for... Cold Steel... and Daybreak. Oh, there is a war. There was a war at the beginning. I think someone died. Because Reen screamed and then it went to present day. It went to, like, the past, so I feel like someone died. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the dorms. Okay. I know where I am now. There's no one else here. Okay. Oh my god, furniture, please. Bro just gave me a tart. Okay. Sitting slightly above average. That tracks, Crow. You know, I really doubt he'd have something like that for sale. If there's one thing you need to do every day, it's make food. She's not wrong. She ain't wrong, you know. What, is the one NPC calling you out, Link? I feel like you might need that to live. You know, you do need food to live, so honestly she's not wrong. Should I be reading these? I feel like that's the reason why it took me so long to beat Daybreak, because I kept reading all of the dialogue out loud. Okay, I guess I'll read for the main characters. Oh, hello, Reen. It's great to see you here by yourself. What's up? I actually found myself rather interested in this store's wares, so I decided to browse for a while. I'm surprised at how enjoyable it's been. Wow. Okay, so we have Laura that we can join. I'm amazed Crow isn't a hangout. Yes, those are all the games. What about them? I'm not playing every single game in this series. Quite frankly, I don't have that kind of time. I'm not playing every game in the series. I only wanted to play Cold Steel because I was deeply confused in Beyond the Horizon. It's too much game. They're all too long. I like variety. Rex, I swear to God. What's with the stern look, Fee? Turns out I'll be growing some flowers for the club. But I need to go and get tools. I see, sounds tough. Kind of rare to see you this serious about something, though. It happens, sometimes. Okay, so far I've established Fee and Laura are options to hang out with. I can only choose 3 people. Okay. I mean, the games are kind of old. Like, this game was originally on PSP. The games are kind of old. Isn't PSP and PSP Vita the same thing? It's basically the same thing. No one has a different name. Bro, it's like distinguishing between like the 3DS XL and the new 3DS XL. It's basically the same thing. See, I went from a PS1 to a PS4. I was more of an Xbox gamer and a Nintendo gamer. I got into PlayStation way too late. So... You started out on PS3? See, here's the thing. Because I grew up on Xbox, I once went into a store with, like, a PSP, like, thing you could play on. I remember being so upset because it wasn't numbered. Like, it wasn't letters. I was so upset at the controller because it wasn't letters, like Xbox. Like, I didn't know what circle, triangle, square. I didn't realize the X was a cross on PlayStation until I got a PS5. Because I called it X. I didn't realize it's technically a cross. Well, see, because I grew up with Xbox and Nintendo, I was upset at PlayStation for being the odd one out without the letters. I got upset at the symbols on PlayStation because Xbox and Nintendo didn't do that. Like, my first PlayStation game I played actually had QuickTime events, and honestly, every time there was a QuickTime event, I literally had to look at my controller because I didn't know where the button was. I had a Nintendo 64. That was my first Nintendo system. And then we traded that for my cousin's GameCube, so he got the N64 and we got a GameCube. And then we got the Wii, and then the Wii U, and then I got a new 3DS XL. And then I got the Switch. And then I got the Switch OLED, and then I got the Switch 2. There was a Game Boy Advance in there. I think the Game Boy Advance was actually the first Nintendo system we had. Not like the fucking stupid one with the backlit. No, we had like the OG one where if you wanted to play the games in the dark, you had to clip a book light to it. Like a real Game Boy Advance, not your stupid cheap backlit one. No. He's 17. I looked it up. They also said he's 17 in the prologue, I think. They said how old he was at some point before I looked it up. No, I'm pretty sure they said how old he is in the game. It was either the prologue or in chapter 1. I'm pretty sure it was the prologue. The prologue was kind of long. Yeah, see, we had a PS1 supposedly. I don't remember having a PS1. And then my brother got like the PS4 Slim. And then he got a PS5, so I played on his PlayStation consoles for a while, and then I got my own PS5. Bro, when I streamed PlayStation games, it was hilarious. When I first started streaming, because I didn't have my own PlayStation, I would use Remote Play. Because I didn't have a capture card either. I would use Remote Play, turn on my brother's PlayStation in the other room, and then I would be playing on his PlayStation, but on my computer while I'm streaming. Because of Remote Play. That's how I played PlayStation games on my profile without needing to be in his room. Was I just used Remote Play on my computer. Remote play actually wasn't that hard to set up, not gonna lie. It's literally clicking 2 buttons. Like, I literally had a PlayStation 4 controller kept in my room so I could turn on the PlayStation without having to go in there. We have a Virtual Boy. I'm not even joking, we have every game that was ever released in the US in Virtual Boy. We have the actual Virtual Boy, like the real one. Excuse me, person. And honestly, Virtual Boy's as rare as they come. It's like ultra rare. Like Atari, that ain't got shit on a Virtual Boy. Most people in my family didn't really play video games. Not when it first came out. Virtual Boy was dirt cheap when it came out. It's really expensive now because it's really rare and there were very few Virtual Boys ever made in existence. It was a nice concept, but, you know, the thing actually, was... I don't want to talk about how to play a Virtual Boy, bro. It's so fucking stupid, and that thing weighs more than you think it would. Like, it doesn't look like it would weigh that much. No, that weighs a shit ton, bro. If you want to know how much a Virtual Boy weighed, it weighed almost 2 pounds. With the stand, it weighed about 5 pounds. The actual thing to view with weighed almost 2 pounds, but, total with the stand, it weighed about 5 pounds. For a console. Stop talking to me! Oh my god, okay. Yeah, chairs. Chairs are my weakness. Yeah, except everything was in red. Everything was black and red. Literally every game is black and red. Not when the Virtual Boy gave everyone back problems because the only way to play with it was on a table and you had to be hunched over to play it. Dorothy? What is this exactly? The outline for our next work, of course. It's a pure love story focused on boys who have devoted themselves to sports, body and soul. Don't worry though, I'll let you join in on the fun too. You'll be helping me out once I've got the rough draft written up. Her tastes are certainly broad. I was partially aware that this genre is popular with women, but seeing it firsthand is really... Does Dorothy really intend to have me help with this? I felt so good after finishing those exams that I was inspired to plan out an amazing new story. Now all I need to do is focus on writing it. Oh dear God, she's writing her own story. That's worse, actually. Oh, no, see, that woman is obsessed with, hentai. Let's just say that. Wow, he looks like he's really into it. Ah, hello there, Reen. Sorry, I was caught up in my game there. No worries, sorry if I disturbed you. Is there a big chess game coming up or something? You seem way more focused than I expect for just a regular match. Indeed, there is. And not just any match either. It's a match that'll determine the fate of this club. But I have every intention of completely dominating the upper class students. Chess always seems pretty interesting. Should I stick around and watch? Okay, so we have Fee, Laura, and Machias. Okay. Oh dear God. I don't even know what that is. I'll talk to them later because that's the required quest I have to do. You just called your twin sister a toy? Okay. You'll never catch a thing with worries on your mind. That's deep, Kenneth. Wait, what'd you say? I'm not a diversion! Oh, God. Keep it fair? Bro, he's facing a noble. They're anything but fair. I'm pretty sure if anyone owns a Switch 2 that by default becomes the most expensive Nintendo console they own. If you have a Switch 2. I got mine on a launch day, though. Why is he in the corner? You know, I'll go back to him later. He's a side quest. I did hear that the PS6 supposedly is gonna become like the Switch. I heard rumors that the PS6 will be like a handheld PlayStation console, like the Switch. And if the PS6 is like the Switch, where you can have docked and undocked mode, sign me up. This is the least noble thing Eustace has ever said. It's just dirt, hardly an issue. That was the least noble thing that Eustace has ever said. Oh, dear God, okay. Who do we have? Fee, Eustace, Laura, and Machias? Oopsie. I can only hang out with 3 of them, though. But I'm not used to nobles in games saying that it's just dirt, it's fine. Bro, I thought they were all about like, oh my god, I'm dirty, I have to immediately have someone wash my laundry. Of course it's locked. It's always locked. Why wouldn't it be locked? Not just a rich boy, a rich horse boy. See, Eustace simultaneously acts like a noble, but he doesn't. It's kind of funny. So much food, so much pain. I was so happy the exams were over that I wanted to eat a ton of food to celebrate. Bro's in a food coma. Oh. I agree, Reed. No good could come of this. Alright, time to get coding. Oh, dear God. The very important question that I don't want anyone to actually answer me about is, because this is rhetorical, is, will we ever get a graduation, or will there be a war that happens before we actually get to graduate? Will we get drafted to fight in a war before we actually graduate? I feel like that's where this game is gonna go, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. There's supposed to be a war happening, and there's 4 games of this, so... Okay, so we have Fee, Uses, Laura, Machias, and Toa. And I can only hang out with 3 of them? That's rude. Oh. Whoopsie. I'm turned around. The flute isn't working. Try blowing into the mouthpiece, Mint. Oh my god. Bro, I'm not even... I played violin and this is hurting me. There's no way she didn't know. Was her flute even broken? Was her flute even broken, or did she just not know that you're supposed to blow into the mouthpiece to get it to make sound? Exams over, brains off. No, that's just Mint, though. I don't know how Mint has made it this long into life. Okay, so we have Elliot, Fee, Eustace, Laura, Machias, and Toa to choose from, and once again, I can only choose 3 of them. Oh god, not again! Oh god, not again! No! Sir, am I virgin like your olive oil? Lately, Margarita's been putting more enthusiasm than ever into her cooking. Is it because we're done with exams? Well, either way, you won't hear any complaints out of me. She's even experimenting with food that most people would be scared to be in the same room with. I'm leaving. I'm out. Time to make some new cookies for my next encounter with my darling Vincent. Oh ho ho, what should I add to them this time, I wonder? Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna go warn Vincent goodbye. I'm gonna go warn Vincent about your cookies. Vincent is doomed? Oh, it's okay. She was obsessed with Crow earlier, which honestly, me too. But, I feel like Crow denied her because, Crow's a playboy, so that says a lot if Crow straight up says no. Okay. Oh, this is a great view of Elisa. Okay, so my choices are Elisa, Elliot, Fee, Eustace, Laura, Machias, and Toa, and I can only hang out with 3 of them. That's stupid. Well... The problem is... Eustace, Laura... Wait, no. Okay, so Eustace, Laura, and Toa all give me a page. But I have to do Elisa's to get a page for Sharon. So I have to do 4 of them. But I can only do 3 of them. Wait, hold on. Actually. Okay. God damn it! Isn't this classroom usually locked? I'll read it because I didn't actually read it the last time. It is, but I checked it on a whim and it was open. The janitor must have forgotten to lock it after he was done. I see. So, what brings you here? I got into an argument with Ferris earlier. She started asking me all these questions about my last name after she found out about Sharon. And you ran off? Here. How many times am I gonna have to deal with this? She seems pretty upset. Maybe there's something I can do to help her out. I'm probably not the best person for this, but do you need someone to talk to, Elisa? It's better to let these things out than bottle them up. Green. Thanks. Whoops, I knew I forgot to lock up. Oh. There we are. Wait. Did he just lock the door? Seems like it. I guess we're locked in. My luck keeps getting worse and worse today. At least it's not nighttime or anything. I'm sure someone will come by before too long. That's true, but... Huh. So, it's just... Reen and me. Here in the dark. Behind a locked door. No, Elisa, focus! This is all Sharon's fault. I wouldn't even be here if Ferris and I weren't arguing about her. Isn't that a bit of a stretch? You wouldn't say that if you knew her. She always does this. Imagine living with someone who knows nearly everything about you but never thinks about your feelings. And on top of it all, she's always taking Mother's side. Like she did when what? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have tried to pry. Even so, you don't really dislike Sharon, do you? I mean, I guess I can't say dislike. It's kind of hard to dislike someone who's been a permanent fixture in your life since you were a kid. See what I mean? If she's going to be at the academy anyway, you might as well try to make the best of it. Besides, she's sort of like an older sister to you, right? Siblings aren't always easy to deal with. You're right about that. But still, it wouldn't kill her to think about me a little more. Not a moment goes by in which I don't think of you, Lady Elisa. How did... Sharon, what are you doing here? Whenever you are in need, I shall be by your side. After all, isn't that what an older sister is for? She knows how to make an entrance. I'll give her that. I can't believe she heard all that. Oh my, I didn't interrupt anything personal between the two of you, did I? I would be more than happy to lock the door again and leave the two of you to whatever it was you were up to in here. Don't even joke about that. Well, we reload. Nothing relaxes me quite like cradling a violin in my hands. Especially since I had much of a chance... Especially since I never had much of a chance to play during our midterms. Yeah, most clubs put their regular meetings on hold while exams are going on. You seem pretty happy, though. Is that obvious, huh? I'm planning on pretty much spending the entire day just playing. After not playing for so long, I'm out of form, so I need to get back into it. I'm kind of interested in seeing him play. Would you mind if I listened in? Oh, be my guest. I need to get ready, though, so just hold on a bit. So, what'd you think? I'm impressed. I never would have guessed you'd taken a break from midterms if you hadn't told me. You mean it? Good to hear. It seems like you're really enjoying yourself when you play, too. I can practically hear your love for music in every note. Ah, cut it out. You're embarrassing me. Oh, by the way. I've been wondering about this for a while, but... Hold on, I'm really hungry and really have to pee. BRB. One second, I'm eating my food. Food was good. You're a musician yourself, aren't you, Reen? Wait, what? He is? That's news to me. Or kinda. What tipped you off? It was just a feeling I had. I can't really explain it, but it's like I can tell if someone has the slightest bit of musical experience. What final game? Beyond the Horizon is the last game in the Calvert arc. There's no more in that arc. Daybreak 1, 2, and Horizon are the ones in the Calvert arc. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where you got the info from, but... There's only 3 games in the Calvert arc. They've already done all 3. The slightest bit is right. I used to play the lute for a while back home. The lute? Bro played the lute? Oh, dude. Okay, so the only reason I know what a lute is because of Skyrim, and I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie about that. That's the only reason I know what a lute is because of Skyrim. Skyrim is also the only reason I know what mead is. But that's a pretty impressive sense you have. You're really on another level when it comes to anything musical. I think you might be exaggerating just a little. Not at all. Most people wouldn't pick up on something like that. It shows the extent of your passion for music. That's something I respect. Passion isn't enough, though. Not in music. If I want to get better, I'm going to need better equipment. But given the compromise, I can't even ask for that. What compromise? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. But it's nice to confirm that you do play an instrument, Reen. We should play together sometime. I've got a lot of rust to work off, but I like that. Great. I'm looking forward to it. Try. We reload again. To go hang out with Fee. What's with the stern look, Fee? Turns out I'll be going to Flowers for the club, but I need to go and get the tools. I see, sounds tough. Kind of rare to see you this serious about something, though. It happens, sometimes. Should I give her a hand? Yes. Would you like me to help you out? Sure. Have fun. I wasn't offering to do it for you, Fee. Aww. Given how many types of plants there are, you've got no shortage of options. Have you got an idea of what you want to do? Have you got an idea of what you want to raise? Yep. Oh? What are these? Flower seeds. Don't know what they're called, though. Someone gave them to me when I was in the Corps. Had them ever since. Ah. Do you know how to raise them, then? Yep, they told me how. They were kind of joking about raising them with love. I don't know if that was a joke. My mom says the same thing about the plant she grows in our kitchen. So does Adel. I don't know much about love, though. And maybe this is the right time for you to try and raise them. But man, your cores sound so different from the image I've always had in my head. How so? The way you tell it, you sound like one big family, in a sense. I always thought Jaegers were, well, a bit more violent and bloodthirsty, I guess. Maybe I was just being narrow-minded, though. Can't blame you. Everyone's more concerned about the negative reputation Jaegers have than anything else. There are some people who can't even accept their existence. What do you mean? Nothing. Let's hurry up and buy the tools and fertilizer. Good idea. I've never seen those seeds before, so let's ask Jane for some advice on the best way to raise them. That should do it. They should bloom in a few months if I raise them right. I hope they grow up big and strong. Me too. Oh, also, thanks for the help. Anytime. Okay. Oh, we're suddenly here. Okay. Oh, wait. Wow, he looks like he's really into it. Ah, hello there, Reen. Sorry, I was caught up in my game there. No worries, sorry if I disturbed you. Is there a big chess game coming up or something? You seem way more focused than I'd expect for just a regular match. Indeed, there is. And not just any match, either. It's a match that will determine the fate of this club. But I have every intention of completely dominating the upper-class students. Chess always seems pretty interesting. Should I stick around and watch? Yes. Would you mind if I watch you play for a bit? I'm familiar with the rules, at least, and it seems like a pretty involving game, even as a spectator. Be my guest. But if you know the rules, how about we play a game instead? I'm sure you'd have more fun doing that than just watching. Are you sure? Might as well. I'll watch you two, so come on and take a seat here. Does Reed know how to play chess? I guess we'll find out. And that's checkmate. That didn't take long. That was some high-level play, Marcus. I didn't stand a chance. It's nothing special. My father taught me to play when I was young. We've been playing against each other ever since, so I've had years of practice now. Apparently, he never lost a game back home. He really is the savior of the chess club. So you were playing against adults ever since you were a kid? That'd definitely explain things. I used to tag along with my dad whenever he went out hunting, but I never got that good at it. Stare. Bro, no, if the game has a built-in chess spot, I'm out. I don't know how to play chess. I'm out if there's an actual chess game in a game. I don't know how to play chess. Sorry. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. Hunting's not an exclusively noble pastime, after all. It's just not that common in Heimdall. I can imagine. Last month's field study gave me a lot to think about. I've come to realize that it's unfair of me to pass judgment on nobles simply for being born into that life. Reen wasn't born into that life, he was adopted! Oh my god, Machias! For example, I've never met your parents, but I can tell from talking to you that they're good people. Machias. Man, am I glad we made up. Don't start getting weird on me now. I don't really get what you're talking about, but yeah, friendship's what youth's all about. Speaking of, how about you join your pal of the chess club, Reen? We'll need as many people as possible if we want to take down the upper-class chess club. Sorry, but I'll have to decline. The members of the upper-class chess club like humiliating players weaker than they are. This isn't about the fact that they're nobles anymore. They're shaming the very act of playing chess, pure and simple. And Steven and I aren't going to let that stand. Well said, Machias. Then I'll just be cheering you guys on. Good luck, Machias. Thanks, I won't let you down. Okay. Now, we load again for the last time. I only have 3 that I haven't seen. I kind of wanna do Eustace's last. Not gonna lie. Nice work today, Reen. Are you looking forward to the midterm results announcements as much as I am? It sounds strange to say it, but I am. You're looking pretty busy for someone who just finished her midterms, though. You bet. Now that the year's halfway through, we've got a lot to discuss. So much, in fact, that we even reserved this room just to discuss it. There's the Academy Festival. Someone wants to use the swimming pool next month. There's about a zillion other events. Man, I guess it isn't easy being a student council member. I think you're the last person in the world who'd actually take this advice, but try not to overwork yourself. I guess I'll consider it. Thanks, Reen. She's just as busy as ever. Maybe there's something I can do to help. Yes. I hate pickles. I never liked pickles. I hate pickles. Is there anything I can help you with? I've got some spare time, and you seem swamped. Really? That'd be great. It just so happens that our usual note-taker is home nursing a cold today. Would you mind filling in for her? No problem. If there's one thing I can do, it's write notes. Well, that should cover everything on the agenda. Summer will be here before we know it, so I think the pool should be our highest priority. Agreed. We'll get right on it. We should decide who will be handling each task while we're at it. Then allow me to take care of the arrangements regarding the pool. I'll get our documents sorted out and hand them over to the requisite instructors. You mean it? Thanks. Let me know if anything comes up. Oh, speaking of which, do we have any updates on what we discussed last month? Just a moment, please. Allow me to gather the necessary documents. She's so good at her job that even the upper-class students are hanging on her every word. I guess she didn't just charm her way into office. Thanks for all the help today, Reen. You really didn't need to stay and help me clean everything up, but I'm glad you did. You're always doing so much for us. I'm just trying to return the favor. But you're really something, you know that? That meeting had a ton of stuff to sort out and plan, but you made it look easy. You're like a human student notebook. Thanks? I think you might be exaggerating a bit, though. I couldn't get a thing done without the rest of the student council. Not a thing. Really? You probably saw it during the meeting. We were able to sort everything out because everyone brought their ideas and opinions to the table. I sit in my fancy chair and act out my role as president, but they're the ones doing all the heavy lifting. I never would have thought of it that way. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I'm really suited to being president. But if everyone else believes I am, there's no way I can let them down. Even if I can't meet all of their expectations, I want to show them that I'm trying. Wow, I guess it's the best anyone in your shoes could do. Still, Toa's at least got that much to guide her. Maybe if I knew what I wanted to do, if I had that kind of purpose, maybe I know what kind of man I want to be. Green? Boop! What are you doing? Sorry, you just looked so stone-faced there for a second. I couldn't help myself. You're a first year. No need to get ahead of yourself. You've got another full year here to figure things out. Wait, you're not psychic, are you? I know how hard you've been working, Reen. I can see it as well as anyone, if not better. I don't know what has you so worried, but your answer will come in time. Just take things step by step. I guess. No, you're right. Deep down, I know what she's saying is true. If I start getting desperate, I'm just going to paralyze myself with fear. We still have a lot more stuff to clean up and put away. But once we finish, I'll make us some tea. That's one way to get me to hurry up. Okay, to Laura we go. Oh, hello, Rain. It's rare to see you here by yourself. What's up? I actually found myself rather interested in the store's wares, so I decided to browse for a while. I'm surprised at how enjoyable it's been. Should I join her? Yes. Mind if I join you? Feel free. Maybe this would be a good chance to have you tell me more about the things being sold here. Well, I don't know all that much about them myself. They have a wide variety of items here on display. Most of which I'm unfamiliar with. Which leads to a question I'd like to ask you, Reen. What sort of goods and accessories do girls my age tend to like? What? I ask because, well, I've noticed that there's a significant difference between myself and the other girls here. For example, I went shopping with Monica recently, only to find myself searching for equipment to keep my sword in shape. Meanwhile, Monica was fawning over cute accessories and the like. Doesn't this prove that I'm rather strange? Well, you're from different class backgrounds, for one thing. That's the difference between you already. But even amongst the other nobles, you are a little bit different. Just as I thought. But this is of no issue. If there's something I lack, then all I need to do is take the opportunity to learn. Now tell me, which of the items here would most likely grab a girl's attention? I mean, I'm not exactly an expert on the subject, but... How about this Mishy plush? He's a pretty popular character over in Crossbow. Fascinating. He's certainly charming, to say the least. But how about this? This Doji character has a rather gallant look to him, doesn't he? I'm 100% sure that most girls wouldn't have any interest in him. Oh. This is more challenging than I had expected. I couldn't be more grateful for your assistance, Reen. If it weren't for you, I never would have purchased something so nice. Not a problem. Still, my grasp on what other girls my age like remains tenuous. It seems I have a longer and harsh path ahead of me if I'm ever to truly know. You know, you don't have to force yourself to be like everyone else. Because you aren't like everyone else. You are who you are, and that's exactly why we like you. You've given me a lot to think about today. Let me thank you once again. I'd like for us to go shopping again if you ever have the time. Sure, that would be fun. Okay. Cover? There's no shot! Okay. Now uses. I almost said something that was very questionable. Glad I didn't. Phew. Wow, your clothes are covered with dirt. You're even more into this than I realized. Heh, it's just dirt, hardly an issue. It takes a good deal of effort to care for horses. I suppose it's only natural to end up like this. I suppose you're right. Should I give him a hand while I'm here? Yes. Care for a little help? I've got some experience working with horses myself, so it'll help things go a little faster. It must be your hobby to show up unbidden to assist people. Your offer does come at an opportune moment, though. I was just about to start washing them, so feel free to join in. Hi, Glitchy. It's going. Scrub. Phew, this is every bit as tough as I remember it being. Huh. Already thinking of throwing in the towel? You were the one who offered to help, so don't think I'll let you back out so easily. I know, I know. Aren't you getting a little tired yourself, Eustace? We wouldn't want you to overexert your frail little noble body or anything. Maybe you should go take a nap. Wow. No, I'm also Reen, not gonna lie. Instead of normally socializing, you'll just appear to your friends to assist them with it when they need it. That's fair. Huh. What do you take me for? This is nothing. Perhaps if you put as much effort into your work as you did your toothless jokes, we'd be done by now. Ugh! Ugh! Eustace! Damn! Shut up! I'm doing just fine! I guess Eustace isn't any friendlier towards girls than he is to guys. It's okay, at least he treats them the same, okay? Right, time to whoa there, we've got a wild one here. Understandable. This horse recently arrived from the Nord Highlands. He's still young, so he hasn't quite grown accustomed to the stables yet. Does the school normally get horses all the way from the Highlands? Indeed. They're known to breed the best horses. Even the army gets their horses from there. Now then. You're pretty good at that. When I was younger, I used to go to the stables whenever I felt bored. My brother taught me both how to ride horses and how to take care of them. I am truly grateful for that. You two are lucky to have each other. I'm not gonna let some snooty noble who learned about horses with a silver spoon in his mouth show me up like this. It's subtle, but he's definitely changed since we came back from our last field study. It feels like he's more willing to be open with us now. Care to explain what you're staring at? Don't mind me. Anyway, we've got a horse to clean. Nine points of what? I hate it here. Oh, I did it to get the recipe, okay. Excuse me, is your name Vincent by any chance? Indeed, it is. Standing before you is a noble man overflowing with love and pathos. The one, the only, Vincent Florald. I presume that you are the Cupid that I asked the student council to send me? He's quite the character. He really seems to like himself, but that's what I've grown to expect from Class 1. I'm no Cupid, but I am here on behalf of the student council, yes. Haha, then you may still well serve my purposes. Allow me to congratulate you on making your way here. So, based on your request and my new nickname, I assume you want me to find someone for you? Yes, something along those lines. Do you have time to spare? If so, I shall begin explaining the particulars of my request. Let's hear it. Please elaborate on your request. Maybe Vincent being doomed isn't such a bad thing. Haha, a fine answer indeed. Although, before we continue... Phew, Sarifa is currently nowhere to be seen. Now that I think about it, this is kind of an unusual meeting place. Are you hoping to keep this request quiet? Not exactly. I was merely hoping to avoid things getting meddled in. My father sent Sarifa to the academy to keep an eye on me. As you can imagine, her watchfulness can occasionally be rather constraining. Huh. Well, that is apart from the meat of the matter. Okay. To be blunt, I have received not one, not two, but 3 passionate love letters of late, and all from a single writer. Curiously, however, the writer in question signs with naught but a nom de plume? I don't know French. Don't know French! 1 second. I was correct! It is nom de plume! Okay. What I would request of you, my fine fellow, is to find out just what lovely lady is responsible for these. That's reasonable, but are you sure it's appropriate for me to try and to find her? These are anonymous after all. Oh, I know exactly who it is. Do take a moment to think it over. We should hook him up, guys. Let's hook him up. Let's hook him up. I know exactly who it is. The fact that she chose to use a pen name rather than remaining completely anonymous is proof of a pinning hopeful heart. In fact, I'm absolutely certain that she wishes for me to find her. Oh, she does. I suppose I'll have to trust your judgment on this one. What's more, she sent cookies along with her third letter. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna hook you up, Vincent. That would hardly be worthy of the floral name if I did not properly thank her, would I? Yeah, I don't think I could stop you at this point if I tried. Do you have any additional information that would help me pinpoint exactly who we're looking for? I do indeed. The first hint is that she is a first year. As a man well versed in the feelings of beautiful women, I was able to deduce this from the respectful tone of her letters. Additionally, the fact that she attached a pressed grand rose at the end of each letter may serve as a hint as well. A grand rose. If I remember correctly, those are the flowers you use when confessing your love to someone, right? Haha, quite. Which brings us to why this is a hint. The only way to obtain a grand rose in Trista is to purchase it from the town florist. So we ask the florist who's purchased one. Precisely, we will be able to discover just which shy maiden has sent these letters to me. Would you take on this task for me then? As long as you don't mind me sticking to the plan we just discussed, I don't see why not. I am truly indebted to you. Based on her pseudonym and her use of a grand rose, I can only imagine Our Lady is the very model of grace. Yeah, let's go with that, Vincent. Now that you mention it, what was the name she used? Oh, it seems I neglected to mention that very important detail. She calls herself the Grand Maiden, a nickname taken from the daughter of a baron who married into the imperial family long ago. The emperor at the time was so smitten that he gave her countless numbers of grand roses, and so came the moniker. I see. Can't say I've heard that story before, but it is interesting. But this is no time to stand around thinking about it. I'll head over to the flower shop right away. Very well, I leave this matter in your clearly capable hands. I can't tell if Reen legitimately can't figure out who this is, or if Reen is toying with him, because I mean, kind of obsessed with Reen earlier, trying to give him the cookies. Excuse me, would you mind if I ask you a question? Not at all, go ahead. It wouldn't be hard to find out if I looked at my records, but I'm not exactly sure I should disclose that information. Understandably so. I don't intend to do anything with this information that they don't want me to, though. If they ask me to keep their identity a secret, that's what I'll do. I see. Well, if that's the case, I guess I can help you out. Just remember, though, it's your job to give the mystery sender your support and nothing more. I wish her the best of luck. This request's getting pretty complicated at this point. Right, I count 3 first years who have made a grand rose purchase recently. In class order, first is Beryl from class 3. Then there's Vivi from class 4, and Rosine from class 5. I see, thank you very much for the help. Not any of those, but okay. The fact that she mentioned Vivi has me worried. I hope she's not trying the same trick on someone else right now. Not at all. Good luck. Okay. What? Excuse me, you're Rosine from class 5, aren't you? That's correct. Why do you ask? I have a quick, kind of personal question for you. Oh, no, that certainly wasn't me. I did buy a grand rose, but it was for the purpose of decorating the church. Oh, I see. Sorry to ask such an embarrassing question then. It's fine. You're Barrow from class 3, right? I certainly am. What do you want from me? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. I finished both 7 Remake and Rebirth. Good games. I honestly kinda like them better than the original Final Fantasy VII. Fight me. Do I seem like the kind of girl who'd be interested in romance? I needed to purchase a grand rose to use in a ritual, that's all. I see. That answers my question. But now I'm wondering what that ritual she mentioned is all about. Well, that's all I wanted to ask. Sorry to disturb you. Sometimes it's good to be disturbed. Good day to you. Okay. What's up, Reen? Were you so taken with my feminine charms that you couldn't stand another moment away from me? There's something I'd like to ask you. Well now, that is pretty interesting. I'm going to take that as a no. Yeah, I wish it was me, but I'm having too much fun teasing Lynn to set my sights on any boys right now. Of course you are. You did buy a grand rose, though. Don't tell me you tricked another poor, unsuspecting soul into helping you torment her. Pretty much. But can you blame me? She falls for it every single time. I can't help myself. You're a monster. Poor Lind. I can't imagine what she has to deal with a sister like this. I've asked all 3 girls the Flores told me about, but none of them seem to have sent the letters. I guess the trail's gone cold. I should report to Vincent for now. Tell me, did your investigation prove successful? Wait, don't tell me. Have you brought our mystery woman here? Oh, be still, my beating heart. Yeah, about that, I wasn't able to find her in the end. You cannot be serious. Did you ask the florist as we discussed? I did, and I spoke to all 3 girls who purchased grand roses. None of their reasons for doing so had anything to do with you. I can go into detail if you'd like. It matters not. If they do not concern me, then they are simply not my concern. I'm sorry that I wasn't any help. There is one thing I'm curious about. Where could a girl get a grand rose if she didn't go to the florist's? There's no way to tell. Perhaps if the Grand Maiden is a noble, she could have had an alternate source. However... My darling Vincent, I found you! Who goes there? State your business. The cookies I just baked ended up far more delicious than I ever could have imagined. So delicious that they could only be destined for the lips of my beloved, my elegant, dashing, darling Vincent. What could possess a person to approach another out of nowhere and say such befuddling things? Furthermore, I do not even have the foggiest idea of who you are. Oh, but you do. What if I told you that I was the Grand Maiden all along? No way. Dumbfounded. I can hardly blame you for being speechless with joy.
My real name is Margarita Dresden. The lovely grand roses I attached were grown by my family.
So that's how you got them. If you're a part of Baron Dresden's family, then could it mean...
Oh, so you know the story? Your suspicions are indeed correct. I, Margarita Dresden, hail from the same family line as the lovely Grand Maiden herself.
It all adds up.
Inconceivable!
How could you, of all people, be related to the Grand Maiden?
When her beauty pales in comparison to your own, look, darling, we're already completing each other's thoughts. And yours are oh so sweet.
What you said couldn't have been further from my actual thought.
Even when you're shy, you're still so wonderful. Seeing the surprise on your handsome face made waiting to reveal my name entirely worth it in the end. Now, my beautiful Vincent, it is time for you to reply to my love letters. Will you enter a relationship with me? You may choose one of two replies. I would be delighted, or there would be no greater honor.
Sorry, how many options did you say you were giving him?
This woman could hardly be more different than the demure maiden her letters made her out to be.
My only answer for you is a resounding no. Now be gone and bother me no more.
So, that's how it is. Teehee. Oh, just when you think you couldn't be more adorable, to think you're the sort of man who hides his true feelings away.
I beg your pardon?
There is no need to fear. Please, have one of these special cookies I prepared. One bite and you'll no longer feel the need to keep your innermost longings out of public view.
Don't tell me. You've mixed something into your cookies.
Oh, but that is for me to know and you to find out.
Stay back. Do not come any closer. You, don't just stand there. I'll need your aid if I am to survive. I have no idea how to handle a situation like this either.
Don't worry, my darling. There may be a slightly bitter aftertaste, but it will all be worth it in the
I've been looking for you, Master Vincent. Sarifa. Dare I ask what you're doing in a place like this? Sarifa, I beg of you, please, free me from this terrifying situation.
If I recall, you're my sweetheart's darling maid, are you not?
So this is the Sarifa he mentioned. As much as I hate to interrupt the situation at hand, I am afraid I must. Master Vincent, your presence at the upper-class dorm is required at once. A delivery of the utmost importance from Count Florold awaits you there. I see. Then I have no choice. I must go at once.
But...
These cookies are a present for Master Vincent, are they not? In that case, may I ask you to leave them in my hands for now? I will make sure he enjoys every last one of them later.
Well, if you insist.
It seems as though Master Vincent has roped you into this nonsense as well. Hopefully, this can dull some of the pain that this annoyance has surely caused you. Thank you. With that, I wish you all a good day. Let us go, Master Vincent. Indeed. Oh my god. I swear to god, if she tries to give Reen more cookies, I'm gonna scream.
That maid may prove to be quite the obstacle. But no matter, there shall be plenty of opportunities to woo my darling from here on out. I believe it's time to get started on a new batch of cookies.
Oh dear god. She's poisoning all the men. Well, today's been full of unique encounters, to say the least. At least that request is over and done with. Hey there, Irene. Thanks for stopping by. Might I ask where Lisa and Laura are? No, I'm not telling you. Fuck off, Angelica. Those two lovely flowers would do wonders in brightening up this dreary old building. No, fuck off. Let's not make Irene's life even harder than it already is. Thank you, George. Sorry, I probably shouldn't think out loud. I still haven't talked to Angelica much, but she's definitely an interesting one. She scares me. That aside, your request was for me to assist with testing out the Orbital bike, wasn't it? So what will I be doing? Oh, please. I could hear you making those vroom vroom noises before you even stepped through the door. Damn. Damn, bro. Also BRB. I was not, but wait, does that mean... Yeah, we want you to ride the Orbital bike. Me? Does Reen know how to ride a bike? Like a motorcycle? I can't deny that that's what I wanted this to be, but I never expected it to actually happen. Does Reen even have a license? Like a regular license? Does he even know how to drive a car? I'll give you all the juicy details when we're actually ready to test. Before we start, however, we want to make sure you have the time. So, how about it? You ready to ride? Everything she says is dirty. Okay, let's ride. Good answer. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about the bike. Everything you see here is something that Angie asked me to build for her. And because of that, the bike's been fine-tuned to meet her specific needs. In a nutshell, it's all Angie. The engine, the brakes, even the handlebars. I see. As you might expect, she said that bike are... What? She said that bike are practically symbiotic. When she's on it, she's a sight to behold. But because we've tuned it specifically to her, it's become a little too tough for anyone else to handle. Think of her as an unruly horse. There's no denying she's a fine bike, but she doesn't play nice with strangers. Right. I'm really hoping I make it through this alive. Don't scare him now, Angie. Crow's ridden it just fine. Yeah, but that's Crow. But I suppose he's been working on this bike since we started too. Compared to him, you're a complete beginner. Compared to Crow, anyone's a complete beginner, bro. Which is great. You have a more objective opinion after your ride. I guess it makes sense why you asked me then. Feeling a little nervous, are we? Let's head over to the highway. Oh, cool. Toa and Crow are also here to watch me die. That's great. So, what are Toa and Crow doing here? Angie and George told us you'd be doing this. So I came along to show some support and take some time off work. My reason isn't quite as sweet as little Toa's here. Like I said before, this bike's at least partially my baby. Think of me as an overprotective father, making sure you don't mess up and hurt my girl when you take her out. Oh. Thanks. Bro, don't make him any more nervous. Don't worry, Reen. Just ignore everything this guy says. I do, and it's worked great for me. We can rebuild the bike, so stay focused on keeping yourself safe. Yeah, we can rebuild the bike, but we cannot rebuild the Reen. Right. Thanks. Do you have much experience riding horses? Actually, yeah. You shouldn't have any trouble then. She's a whole different beast, but the basic of riding are the same. No, they're not! Is she saying riding a horse is the same as riding a motorcycle? Cause it's not the same, bro. So, have fun. Thanks, Angelica, that helps. I won't let you down. This is how I die. Okay then, that should be just about everything you need to know. I think I get it now. The 3 things you want me to test are starting up the bike, shifting gears, and coming to a stop, correct? That's right, we want to see how you handle everything. Let me give you a few pointers. You might not really get them until you're on the bike proper though. Hit me. First of all, you can't ride if you can't get moving, so let's talk about how to get started. Starting the engine's simple enough, but how smoothly you ride off will depend on how well you can operate the bike's clutch. Once you shift into first gear, open the throttle and then slowly and steadily release the clutch. Release the clutch slowly and steadily when I start moving. Okay, I'll try not to forget. Next up is switching gears. Before switching gears, make sure to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly. Is she explaining to me how to ride a bike or how to have sex? Everything she says has a secret meaning. They're the same to her. Once you shift gears, release the clutch slowly and steadily, just like when you start her up. I can do that. The last thing you need to worry about is stopping the bike, which you probably want to know how to do. When you want to slow down, release the throttle and apply the brakes to both wheels, front and back. Everything she says... everything she says, I turn it dirty. You're going to want to give each one different amounts of pressure, though. Apply the brakes strongly to the front wheel and lightly to the back wheel. That should bring you to a smooth stop. I wanna leave. Strongly to the front, lightly to the back. Reen, don't repeat it. Oh god. That's a lot to remember, but I think I can do this. She just explained to you how to have sex, okay? That's the way. This is all about learning through experience and getting used to riding on the fly anyway. It's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. Oh god. So what do you say? Ready to go? You bet. I've retained nothing because I was too busy being concerned about everything she says to me. Right then, first is starting up the engine. Wow, this is pretty intense. It kind of reminds me of how I felt when I first rode a horse. Right, let's push those nerves to the side and get going. Okay, so I pull the clutch level, shift to the first gear, and twist the throttle. Now that I've done that, all I need to do is let go of the clutch and I'll be moving. Angelica told me how to do this. What exactly did she say again? Release the clutch quickly and firmly, or release the clutch slowly and steadily. That one. Now we're talking. This is great. That's how we die. There he goes. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets back. He's gonna love it. Hopefully. Poet's translation is, please don't die. Wow, this feels amazing. I'm amazed at just how stable and smooth the ride is too, considering how heavy it is. I think I'm used to the speed now. Let's try switching gears. Right, first I need to roll off the throttle, then I need to pull in the clutch, change gears, then release it. Angelica told me how to handle this, the clutch a specific way during all of this. What was it again? Pull in quickly, release quickly, pull in quickly, release slowly, pull in slowly, release slowly. This one? I think. Oh, right. I need to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly, then change gears. And after that, I need to release the clutch slowly but steadily. Oh dear God. I'm gonna die. This is where I die, man. There we go. Perfect. This is where I die, man. This is where Reen dies. Going this fast really does feel great. I get why Angelica loves this so much. Well, the fun's got to come to an end eventually. It's probably about time to stop. Obviously, I need to hit the brakes, but how much pressure do I put on them? Strongly on both wheels. Strongly at front, lightly at back. Lightly at front, strongly on back. This one? I'm pretty sure Angelica said strong on the front brakes and light on the rear brakes. I stopped almost exactly where I expected to, so I guess I did it right. This thing's incredible, though. It feels like I'm still riding along, even though I've come to a stop. But I guess I've got to snap out of it eventually. The others are waiting for me. I better head back now. Welcome back, Reen. Well, how was it? I'm amazed, to say the least. The sheer speed, the engine's vibration, and the feeling of the wind as you ride along. I've never experienced anything like it. No amount of horse riding could have ever prepared me for this. Just wow. Guess you've got some potential. Look at this guy. He's trying to act all calm and composed, but his face is just screaming, "Let me go back out and ride!" Plain as day. Seems like you handled it really well, too, based on your report. I have to admit, I didn't expect those kinds of results out of you. It's a pretty unwieldy machine. It's even more impressive considering it was his first ride with her, too. Nice to know that I could have had a worthy rival waiting in the wings. Not everyone can get that much praise out of Angie. You should pat yourself on the back. It's a real honor. Now we need to hear some more detailed impressions of each phase. But let's do that back at the engineering building. Good plan. Aw, they're having so much fun with this. Maybe too much. Thanks, Reen. The info you gave me should come in handy. Glad I could help. I think she'll be a much more stable ride from now on. I'll have to be sure to tell Elisa's mother about everything we learned today if they end up mass-producing orbital bikes. Elisa's mother is the chairman of the Reinford group, isn't she? I didn't know you were familiar with each other. The Wagner and Reinford families share a good relationship, actually. Oh, yeah, they're both big names in Rower, right? Yeah, Angie's dad's one of the group's biggest shareholders, too. Wow, they are pretty close. Well, now you know. Elisa's mother provided the engine and a number of other parts for the bike, too. So that's how you got your hands on everything. That's right. Although, whether or not Reinford will actually mass-produce the bike is an entirely different matter. Their biggest goal is to turn a profit, so the only way it's happening is if we can show them that it would make more money. Which is why we're currently trying to make it into something that the masses can handle. And today, you were a big help in getting closer to that goal. Wow, I'd love to see that happen. Looks like you get it. I guess my first impressions of you were right on the mark. Oh, I haven't properly thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for helping us today. Here's a little token of my thanks. Are you sure about this? It seems like a really valuable quartz. Of course. I'm sure you'll be able to put it to good use. Well then, Reen. Thanks a lot for your help today. I'd like it if you could help us out next time we need a hand too. I'll cancel my plans as soon as you ask. Oh, guys, it's already equipped. Oh. Bro. This will be our third time going down into the old schoolhouse. The layout had really shifted around last time, so I better finish everything up and prepare before heading in. Should we get the show on the road? Oh dear God, not again. This feeling, it's like before. There really must be something down in here. Anyway, let's get this party started. Everyone from class 7 has said they're willing to come along. Now, who should I call? Aura. E. Emma. Elliot. And, Elisa. These two really don't seem like they're going to work well together. Okay, let's get this investigation started. Everyone ready? Ready whenever you are. I've heard about your last few investigations. Taking me would be your optimal strategy. Alright, I'm counting on you. After what happened last time, there's no telling what we're in for. Keep your wits about you, everyone. Oh, have Laura and Fee not bonded yet? Is that why he doesn't think they'll work well together? Oh, can they not form a link then? Oh. But this is the elevator that you mentioned. It does seem rather mysterious. Another light's lit up on the main panel too. Looks like we can go down as far as the 3rd floor now. When did that happen? How does this thing even work? Anyway, let's check out what the 3rd floor has in store for us. We need to investigate whether anything else has changed this month. So, this is the 3rd floor. And a massive door, much like the others. I think it's fair to assume that we'll find strong monsters lurking inside. Yeah, I think we can safely assume we're not headed for a picnic. Alright, let's be careful out there, everyone. Huh.
Onward!
Teleporty thing. Thinking back, Sarah said something curious before the exams. A bit about preparing ourselves to use combat links at a more advanced level. A more advanced level, huh? Mm-hmm. Something about being more aware of each other's presence, letting us cooperate more effectively. I'm not quite sure what she's getting at, but with all the practice we've had, I'm betting we'll find out soon enough. Let's keep what she said in mind while we're fighting. You can now use the rush link attack. I don't know what that means. Oh. I don't know what that means. Fine. What are you?
I welcome all challengers.
My turn. Now's a chance.
An opening, of course. Yeah. My turn.
Here we go.
My turn. Of course. Okay, here.
My turn.
What? Not.
I'll handle it. Of course. Too slow. Okay, here. We should be safe. Success. My turn.
Go.
My turn. Hi. Okay, yeah. I'll handle it.
Four. Go.
Of course. Hi. Okay. Yeah, here. We should be...
Great.
Hostile
Here we
spotted.
go. Now's a chance.
An opening, of course. Hi. Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, I see.
We'll have to fight our way through.
My turn.
Right. Okay. My turn.
Here we go.
My turn. Of course. Hi. Okay.
My turn.
My turn. Got it. Let's go, Emma. Understood. Yeah.
Oh. Oh!
Right. Hi. Evil will fall before my...
They have Oko. That's cool. That's convenient. Oh.
This looks like a nice spot.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna fish down here.
Caught one.
Sorry, Evan came in and was like, I have a solution for your final boss that is the cables. It's okay. We'll worry about that later. Because the problem is I'll have to unplug literally everything on the setup. Literally everything.
Caught one.
I'm a fish, right? We'll worry about it later because honestly, I have to unplug literally everything. Like computer, all of the systems, literally everything that has a cable I have to unplug.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Go.
Okay.
Right. Off guard. Go.
It's my turn.
Here we go. Right.
Hey! It's my turn. I was
Oh.
careless.
My turn. Now's a chance.
An opening. Your swordsmanship
I've got a
gets
way to
better
go
with
to get to
every
your
battle.
level.
Wait.
Here they come. Be careful, everyone.
My turn. Right.
Yeah. Hear me. Thanks.
Go. Right. Hey. My turn.
What is happening?
It's my turn. Here. This is bad.
Here we go. Arcus, activate.
Of course.
Hey.
I was careless.
Go.
It's my turn. Hear me. Thanks.
This could be bad. Off guard.
Go. My turn. Here we go.
This could be bad.
Brother.
You still have a lot of. We have nothing
go.
to fear.
Now. Go.
It's my turn. I'll handle it. She's slow.
Here we go.
I'll handle it. Yeah.
Go. Okay. It's safe for.
I wonder if we're around halfway through now. Oh, that's a... We'll have to fight our way through.
Go.
Yeah. Hear me.
You have my thanks.
I'll handle it. I was careless.
Won't give up.
Hell.
It's my turn. Hear me. Thanks.
My turn.
Hey!
This could be bad.
Okay. turn.
This is
Okay. Okay, here. Let's.
Bring it on.
Okay.
My turn.
this could be bad. Off guard.
It's my turn. Okay. Too slow.
Go. Arcus, activate.
Too slow.
This is
It's my turn. Yeah.
Go. Arcus, activate. Huh. Okay, it's safe for now. Enemy sighted. My turn. Now's a chance.
an opening.
You're done.
My turn.
Hey,
It's my turn. Here. I was careless.
Wasn't strong enough. Wow.
My turn.
Yeah. Hear me. Thanks.
My turn. I'm sorry, everyone.
This isn't looking good. Hear me.
Thanks.
My turn. I was careless. This isn't here.
Here we go.
Oh.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I can do this. Hear me. Thanks.
That's GG, man.
I was careless. I can do this. Hear me. Thanks. I'm sorry, everyone.
Well,
I was careless.
Enemy sighted. Go.
I'll handle it.
this is not.
Okay. I was careless.
My turn.
This could be bad.
Yeah. Hear me. Thanks.
Go.
This is
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah. I'll handle it.
Not yet. Okay, it's safe for.
I feel like I'm going strong. We'll have to fight our way through.
Won't give up. Go.
an opening.
Okay. My turn.
This could be.
Too slow.
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
This could be bad. Off guard.
I was careless. Okay. Hear me.
Thanks.
It's my turn. Hear me.
You have my thanks.
My turn. Go.
An opening.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Go.
well.
Right.
Won't give up. I'm sorry, everyone.
Why is this game so hard all of a fucking sudden?
Won't give up. Now's a chance.
An opening.
You're done.
It's my turn. This is it. I'm so sorry. My turn.
This is
Won't give up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Won't give up.
Yeah.
This could be bad.
Okay.
Not yet. That's that. Let's keep moving. I did it.
I've only just
Success. I did it. I did it.
I thought story difficulty was supposed to be easy, man. Been lied to.
my turn. Hi. Now.
Okay. Here.
Go. Go.
An opening. Right.
Okay. Yeah. My turn.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep.
Here they come.
My
Be
turn.
careful, everyone. Okay. Okay. Here.
Right.
Here we go.
My turn. Okay. Here.
Of course.
My turn.
Too slow.
Okay. Here. Okay.
Of course. Hi. You still have a lot of training.
My turn. Go.
An opening.
It's my turn. Yeah. I'll handle it. Too slow.
My turn.
Here we go.
I'll handle it. It's my turn. Here.
Right. Hi.
I'll handle it. It's my turn. Yeah.
My turn.
My turn.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep going. We'll have to fight our way through.
Of course.
It's my turn. Okay.
Go.
My turn.
My turn.
Hi. It's my turn. Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Right.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. Target's eliminated. We'll have to fight our way through. My turn. Got it.
Here we go.
It's my turn. Yeah. My turn.
Right.
Here we go.
Yeah. Here. My turn.
Right. Hi.
Okay. It's my turn. Yeah. We should be. Here they come. Be careful,
Go.
everyone. I'll handle it. Okay. Here.
Of course.
It's not over.
Go.
It's my turn. Here.
Right. We should keep going.
towards the end.
Watch out. This is a tough one. Go!
Here we go. Silky dance. That's that.
Go! Flames, gather on my blade. Strike!
Yeah.
Of course. Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant blade dance!
I'll handle
My turn.
it. My turn. Yeah. Yeah.
My turn. Now's our chance. Flora!
Of course! Your swordsmanship gets better with every battle.
And I've got a way to go to get to your level.
Making progress.
Well, we won. So that was this floor's guardian. You fought things like that in here before? Correct. Though under ordinary circumstances, we would have dealt with it more effectively. Mm-hmm. There doesn't seem to be much we can do for these two right now. Still. Is something the matter, Bean? Oh, I just think I might have worked out something about this place. It looks like we've explored as far as we can go for now, so let's head back outside. I'll tell you more then. Oh god damn it. Sunset already, huh? We must have been down there a long time this month, too. Thanks for your help today, everyone. There's no way I could have cleared the place out on my own. Don't mention it. So, what was that aha moment you had back there? Well, I think the old schoolhouse actually follows certain rules. Rules? Well, think about this. The first rule would be that there's always a door at the entrance to every floor. The second is that there's always a really tough monster waiting at the end. The third rule is that each month, a new floor opens up for us to explore. When you lay out the facts like that, I can't deny them. It almost feels as though we're being tested by something. Or someone. A test? I guess when I stop and think about it, it does kind of feel that way. But even assuming that's true, who is it? And why? We'll just have to keep poking around if we want answers. Yeah, it seems that way. Either way, we've gone as far in as we can go today. Let's meet up again next time. Bye. I forgot to buy the newspaper. Oops. Economy. RFTF opens its doors to the public. The Rhineford Trade Fair, RFTF, is held biennially. Yeah, what the fuck is that? I don't know. And is an opportunity for the company to showcase its newest products to the world. This year, however, the event has opened its doors to the general public for the first time. As a result, Rower City, where the event will be held, is currently overflowing with tourists. The latest in orbital technology on show. The Rhineford Trade Fair is known as the largest trade fair of orbital goods on Zemuria, showing off the latest in everything from orbital stoves to weaponry. This year, the list of new goods includes an even wider array of innovations for airships, new battle orbments, and even cutting-edge devices known as orbital washing machines. Reporters from across the continent are descending on Rower to cover the latest and greatest in the orbital world. Chairman Arena holds press conference. At a Rhineford Group press conference, Chairman Arena proclaimed that the year to come will be one of the great progress for the company. She expressed dissatisfaction with the fact that the company does not yet dominate the continent and declared her intention to seize the initiative in expanding operations even further internationally. Her comments are believed to have come as a result of the increasing profitability of the company's fourth development division, established by the chairman herself. The cutting-edge research of that division was on full display at the recent trade fair. Their latest offerings included orbital network terminals made here in Erebonia, a new kind of battle orbment dubbed Arcus, and a state-of-the-art weaponized orbital staff. Culture, the man of the moment to appear in Ordis. This year's Ordis Summer Festival is looking to attract even more attention than usual, as a spokesman for the Imperial family has announced that Prince Olivert will be making an appearance. Known for his refined taste, his appearance is sure to increase expectations for the event. A source connected to the Imperial family suggests that he may have decided to attend in order to ease tensions between the reformist and noble factions. International. Crossbow election result declared. The mayoral elections in the Crossbow state to the east have come to an end, with Dieter Croas appointed to the state's new mayor. Mayor Croas had previously made a name for himself as the CEO of the IBC, International Bank of Crossbill. He has, however, declared his intention to continue in that role, managing both positions at once. Considering the skill he has displayed in banking, Crossbill's economic future seems promising indeed. Gourmet report. Sorcier Restaurant. Situated in Berea Hard City, Sorcier looks out onto the city's beautiful central plaza. The restaurant has gained quite a reputation for the exceptional quality of the food served by its head chef and owner, a reputation this reporter found to be well founded after trying the restaurant's jewel potage, 640 mira. The Croizon province has recently had a significant increase in sales tax, but the owner insists that those measures have not significantly affected the number of customers patronizing his establishment. Spotlight, Riding Club 9s. The summer races are almost upon us. Experience the excitement of horse racing for yourselves. Special seats are available for club members. Ask at the office. Okay. In modern times, we frequently encounter the word sports, a collective term for all forms of competitive physical activity, to the extent that it is hard to imagine that an era might have existed where Erebonians were unfamiliar with the word. And yet, 100 years ago, this was exactly the case. The Erebonian Empire has historically valued scholarship in the martial arts. As such, swordsmanship, horsemanship, and falconry have always been popular, but these are not just sports, but instead serve more of a traditional, cultural purpose. However, in recent years, competitive sports played according to a list of agreed-upon rules have begun to gain popularity, differing with the martial arts of the past, which focused simply on defeating one's opponent. Here, I would like to introduce a number of examples of popular sports. Fencing, a sport which has grown out of the traditional swordsmanship of the past. 3 varieties of weapons are used: foil, épée, and saber. Protective clothing is also used in matches to ensure the safety of participants. Horse racing and polo, a competitive racing sport which has its origins in traditional horsemanship, sometimes involving obstacles. The addition of gambling elements to the sport at race courses is a relatively recent practice. Polo is a sport played on horseback in which players use a long mallet to knock a wooden ball into the opposing team's goal to score a point. Competitive swimming, both a sport and a recreational activity which has its origins in the swimming practice of the past. Competitive swimming also includes several other separate sports, including water polo and diving. 4 major styles of swimming exist: freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly. Tennis and lacrosse, both are relatively recent additions to the sporting world, rapidly gaining in popularity even in Erebonia. Professional championships are now held regularly. Both use implements designed specifically for that sport: a racket for tennis, a crosse for lacrosse, and involve a ball. But other than that, the 2 sports differ completely in how they are played, the number of players on a team, and in the rules they are played by. Many of these sports are divided by gender, with the exception of horse racing, and played according to strict rules, making them differ significantly from the traditional martial arts of the past. With the likelihood that the number of people engaging in these sports will continue to increase in the years ahead, the Imperial Sports Association hopes to play a vital role in improving these sports, refining the rules they are played by, and spreading awareness of them so that they can be enjoyed by an even larger number of people. DJ, hello. Sorry, that was a very close up.
That was a very close picture of, green.
Nailed it. Okay. Oh. I'm afraid you're fated to have trouble with women today. That's a line. Feel called out. Hey, Beryl, always the charmer, I see. It's nothing too dire. You needn't worry too much. But if you don't deal with these problems quickly, they could take a turn for the worse. This is where I die. Okay. I think she just told me I'm gonna die. Is that what she just told me? I'm pretty sure she just told me I'm about to die. If Toa's not there, where is Toa? Wait, that concerns me. She with Angelica again? Which... No, Angelica's with Elisa. I don't know where Toa is. Okay. Must be with Crow or someone. Yeah, she is with Crow. I was joking. Toa is too innocent to understand any hidden meanings behind what Angelica is talking about. I like Crow. Crow is great. It still concerns me about... What's happening? Is this a hidden quest? This must be a hidden quest. Alright. Aren't you from class 5? Yeah, my name's Monk. You're Reen from class 7, right? Oh, I guess I don't even have to introduce myself. But mind if I ask what you're wandering around here for? I'm looking for something. That's descriptive. Should I help him find whatever it is he's looking for? Yes. Here, I'll give you a hand. You mean it? Yeah, I can't just sit back and watch while a fellow student needs help. So what are we looking for, exactly? Stickers. Stickers? Like with drawings and writing on them? Yes, they're my precious treasures. You'll spot them right away, since they're all round and shiny. Round and shiny. Got it. Do you remember when and where you dropped them by any chance? That I do. I was up on the rooftop there, watching the light of the sunset dance off of my stickers. And suddenly, a big gust of wind blew them right out of my hands. 3 stickers lost, just like that. Staring at stickers on a rooftop? I guess everybody needs a hobby. It's possible that the wind carried them pretty far away if it took them from up on the roof. Do you have any idea where they could have landed? Yeah, the wind came from the south when I was up there, so... One flew off towards the academy field, the other 2 went east and northeast of the main building, respectively. Even though I saw where they went, I still haven't been able to find them. Well, it's hard to cover all of that ground. I'll start searching right away. Right, thanks. You're welcome, sir. I didn't mean to start a hidden quest, but you know, it's okay. I just wanted to talk to people, man. Can I fish here again? Oh. Fishing. Who does gameplay when they fish? When they could fish.
Caught one.
Do I have you yet? I don't know if I have that one yet.
Caught one.
I did, okay.
Caught one. What even is this?
Okay, I didn't have a crayfish yet. Cool. At least I got something new out of this.
Caught one.
That seems like, it shouldn't be interfering. Do it, Loggins. Beat his ass. I know he joined the the horse riding club, but like, can Eustace join the fencing club just to beat that smug ass Patrick? My bad, Laura. What's going on here? I was thinking that same thing, Reen, god damn it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh,
Of course it is! No! Okay. How's a girl supposed to know what flavor she wants? Oh my god! Stay away from Machias, man. Wait, she joined the horse club? The horse riding club, and she doesn't know how to ride a horse? That's concerning. Let me guess, the auditorium's locked? Yep, okay. I still don't know what it means by give them peculiar dishes. I never figured it out. The game never really told me what that meant. It just kind of like, here's these two characters, give them peculiar dishes. I'm not gonna tell you what it means though. I'm assuming I have to cook them, but like, that's effort. And ingredients.
Um. Oh, that's right. I have to go find stickers. That's it. Round and shiny, just like he said. It's pretty amazing that the wind took it all this way, though. I didn't notice it at first, but this says even time on it. Why does it look like it's from Persona? So does that mean that this woman here is supposed to be Misty? I guess that doesn't matter right now. Two more to find, and the sooner the better. This looks just like the sticker I found before, so it's probably one of the ones he lost. Only one more left to find. Just about done now. God damn it. Whoops. Aha, here's the last one. I'm kind of amazed it flew all the way over here. Now I've got all three. BRB. You're telling me you found all three of them already? I'll let you be the judge of that. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for, and in pristine condition. Phew, thank Adios for that. I was really sweating for a minute there. I thought I might have to give up my rightful place as a true Misty fan. I was wondering why you'd carry event time stickers, but your zeal for Misty answers that. Oh? So you're a devoted listener too? It's always nice to meet another fan. Perhaps the two of us have more in common than I first thought. Maybe so. They're from one fan to another. Where do they sell those stickers? I wouldn't mind having one for myself. Don't be silly now, Reen. Did you think you could buy these stickers at any old shop? Oh no. No, no, no. Maybe you need to take a closer look. Mink uncomfortably pressured Reen into taking a closer look at his stickers. On the front side of each sticker, there's a signature and a number. Is that Misty's signature? You bet it is. You can only get one if your submission is used on the show. It's a prestigious honor reserved only for true fans like me. See that number on the sticker there? That's the serial number of the postcard I sent the selected submission in on. That's really something. I had no idea how it all worked. Are you surprised? Oh, I just bet you're surprised. And since I'm sure you'll ask, yes, I am Passion Boy. I hear that alias all the time on the show. Isn't it supposed to be pretty hard to get a submission read on the show? I can only imagine how much competition you have. It's no easy feat, but it doesn't hurt that I always have Class 7's various activities on hand to use as choice material when I need it. In fact, I should probably be thanking you for that in addition to returning my stickers, so thank you. You're welcome, I think. I can tell you're uncomfortable, but don't you worry. I exaggerate things and mix in some fiction here and there. Nobody will have any idea that they're based on all of you. Not even you knew. Good point. I'm not really sure how to feel about all of this. Back to the stickers, though. You are a real lifesaver today. Take this as a sign of my appreciation. Okay. You're, welcome. Well, then, Reen, I'll be expecting great things and juicy stories out of you in the future. Sure. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. No, goddammit.
Wait. Actually, that's a blessing in disguise. Wait.
I just realized something. I didn't do the hangouts. I forgot I was doing other things. Okay, well. It's between Emma and Gaius, though. That's mean. I've died 39 times. The fuck, man. How do I tell? What? A way to tell what? Okay. Oh god. Okay. The difference between Emma and Gaius is mean. Fancy meeting you here, Reen. Hey there, guys. Did you come to pray? Yeah. The sun's starting to set, so I figured I'd come along and give my thanks for another fulfilling day. Wow, you're pretty pious, Gaius. Pious Gaius. Sorry. Thinking back, we first met here on the day of the entrance ceremony, too. So we did. Hard to believe it's already been almost 2 months since then. Should I join him in prayer? Yes. Mind if I join you? I have some things I need to pray for, too. You're always welcome. Let us pray, then. That should do. This reminds me, actually. You're from the Nord Highlands, aren't you? It's so far away from here, but you still revere Adios, don't you? Of course. It's said that Emperor Drychos himself appealed to the church once the War of the Lions came to a close. Because of that, even now, a traveling priest visits regularly to hold classes kind of like your Sunday school here. But we also revere the winds that blow through the highlands just as much as we do the goddess herself. This has been a tradition passed down by our ancestors ever since they first set foot in the highlands. The winds and the goddess, huh? Would that mean you hold Sunday school out among the fields or something? You're honestly not too far off. Most of our classes are held outside. I learned a lot from the traveling priest who was there when I was younger. What he taught me back then and then even shaped who I am now. Wow. Maybe people really do meet because they're destined to do so. I've come to appreciate that idea much more than ever since I arrived at Thor's. Meeting you and the rest of our classmates is among the most meaningful events of my life so far. I'm amazed you can say stuff like that with a straight face. Oh, come on. Who do you think I get that from? You can't mean me.
Just take a moment to think about some of the stuff you've told us. As cheesy as you get, though, I think that's one of your good points. Maybe I should cut down on the heartfelt speeches from now on. Oh? So hang out with Emma we go. Hey Emma, what's up? Are you studying? I was doing research for the literature club, so I decided to take the opportunity to check my answers from our midterm. I was also thinking about reviewing the material for our upcoming classes too. Heh, you dominate the exam scoreboards for a reason. I should probably take a page from your book and start studying harder. And, of course, I'll be cheering you on. Remember, I'm always here to help if you have any questions. Asking her to explain a few of the harder points from class might help me out in the long run. So, this might be a bit out of the blue, but would you mind helping me out with some study-related questions? There are a few things we went over in class that I didn't understand at all that well. It'd be my pleasure. Shall we get started then? I see. So this is where you apply this formula. That's right. You're a fast learner. That's high praise coming from you, Emma. How are you feeling about those midterms, anyway? Expecting a good score? I'm not so sure about that. I did everything I possibly could, but the rest is in Adios' hands now. How about you, Reen? I'm actually feeling pretty good. I should score above the average, at least. I'm looking forward to seeing our results, and I'm especially curious about fees. Wait, Reen, stop. That's not how you do that. This calls for a different formula. You see, if you... Whoa. Are you paying attention? Oh, right. Sorry. Huh. Never really noticed it before, but compared to a lot of the other girls here, she's really filled out. And, Reen? Whoa, Reen. Come on, get your head back in the right place. Right in between... No! Reen, all of a sudden you've turned bright red. Are you okay? Do you feel feverish? No, I'm fine. That must just be the light from the sunset. In fact, I'm more than fine. I'm just great. Never felt better in my life. Okay then, if you say so. Let's move on to the next page. They kept studying until it was time for Reen to excuse himself. However, because he suddenly found his mind, otherwise occupied, he wasn't able to retain much of what he learned. Reen! Well...
Oh, Reen, did you just get back too?
Oh, hey there, instructor. Welcome back.
Well, the building's still standing, so I guess you all behaved yourselves. Excellent. It looks like you've really thrown yourself into helping out the student council, Reen. But you spend all your time working, and life will just pass you by before you know it.
Alas, if only my evil stepteacher would stop dumping a bunch of work on me and let me go to the ball. Hey, did something happen? You look really beat.
Nothing bad. Just been real busy these last couple days. That Toval really needs to learn how to treat a lady. Honestly, dumping that much work on me? Come on, I'm too delicate for that.
I guess your hot date didn't turn out so well then?
Huh? Of course it did. As if a night with me could fall short of unforgettable. He was just amazing. Such a gentleman, so strong, so passionate. But I'm afraid all the details might be more than you could handle. It's too soon to corrupt your poor, innocent heart.
Yeah. I almost want to believe it, but yeah, I don't think so.
Everything okay last night then? Nothing major happened while I was away?
Not particularly. Oh, wait. Actually, we had a woman show up claiming to be the dorm's new caretaker. Did you know about this?
Oh, she's here already? I'd heard that the Reinford family was sending a maid, but I wasn't sure when she'd arrive. Something sure smells good, though.
Oh, I'll bet that's Sharon fixing dinner. She's a great cook. She made breakfast for us today, too.
Oh, I can hardly wait. This Class 7 gig has some real fringe benefits. I'll have to get her to whip up some snacks to go with my beer later.
Looks like she knew about Elisa's family after all.
Welcome back, Master Bean. Lady Sarah.
Oh, hey, Sharon. Good to see you. You can stop with the Master Rain stuff, though. It's not like I'm the one paying your salary.
Oh, but that just wouldn't do at all. Politeness toward those I serve is part of the maid's code of honor. Or might you prefer something more like, my dearest Reen?
Whoa! Not in front of the teacher.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Sharon. I was sent here to serve you, courtesy of the Reinford family. I will do my utmost to cater to your every need. I hope I can be of service.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. Though if you don't mind my saying, you look a little familiar. Are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
Huh?
I'm afraid we haven't. You certainly don't seem to be an individual one would easily forget. I look forward to serving you, Lady Sarah Valentine.
Why, thank you, Sharon Kruger.
This feels like a good time to make my exit. This looks like...
Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy. I often feel more concerned for how you're faring in your own studies. Thor's Military Academy is well known for its connections to Emperor Dreikel's and its strenuous curriculum. And I worry that the dangers you face in your training could catch even you by surprise someday. I pray you don't neglect your own well-being. The world has many soldiers, but you're my only brother. Elise Schwarzer.
You never change, do you, Elise? Oh, I guess it's probably me who hasn't changed much. I really should write back to her. And to Mom and Dad, for that matter.
Misty here, filling your speakers with wit and charm once again. I'm coming to you live from Radio Trista, and it's 9 p.m. on this calm June 20th evening. Let's kick off this week's Aubin time. The weather around the capital has sure been wet lately, but not very wild. I thought that rain would never let up. Thanks to that, I ended up holed up in my room, even on my precious days off. Still, the end of June's just around the corner, which means summer festivals are in full swing across Erebonia. The festival out in the port city of Ordis is known for the breathtaking sight of hundreds of bonfires afloat on the bay. In the old capital of St. Arc, they know how to party hard with a festival that keeps going for 5 nights straight. Unfortunately, I've never been able to get out to either of them. I'm hoping to make it up to myself by taking the train to some far-off destination on my next vacation. Now, where would be the perfect place for this wayward traveler to visit? I'd love to visit Crossbell. Exploring its theme park and seeing one of Arkansas's theatrical performances would be great. But the thought of just riding to the end of the line and taking in the rustic beauty of the Nord Highlands is just so tempting. I know, Director, I know. Is it too much to ask to let a girl dream big?
Didn't do as bad as I was afraid I would. I can't believe Emma and Machias tied for the top score.
Congrats, Machias. You always put up some impressive numbers.
Looks like you made good on your word after all.
I suppose. Emma's the real natural, though.
Oh, not at all. We both just really hit those books this last month. I'm glad everyone did so well.
Agreed. I scored higher this last time than I did on the entrance exam.
I suppose I'll have to settle for third this time.
You make it look easy, Eustace. You must have really buckled down on your studies too, Reen, landing in the top 10 like that?
Well, you all helped me out a lot. And you know what they say about a rising tide lifting all boats.
I feel a bit left out.
You did really well, Fee. You must have had all the basics down pretty well to have scored like you did. If you can build on that in the next exam, I have no doubts you'll be able to score even higher.
I guess. If I feel like it. By the way, there's something posted up over there.
Oh, wow!
It seems Class 7 had the highest average score.
Excellent. I figure that might be the case considering we have the Academy's top 3 high scorers.
You talk as if a class I'm a member of could possibly fail to place first.
Why do you always have to be so full of yourself?
Boys!
I think we should be proud of what we've accomplished.
Me too. Good work, everyone.
Hip hip hooray.
How humiliating! How could the pride of the Empire's nobility lose to those plebeians?
And Elisa, thinking she could hide her roots that easily.
Well, aren't you all the overachievers? Congrats on your amazing performance on the midterms. I'll cherish that grumpy look on the vice principal's face forever. That'll teach him to poke his nose into my business.
We didn't do all that work just so you could stick it to him, you know.
Besides, you bring most of it on yourself.
Ugh, always tromping around like he owns the place with that smarmy mustache of his. It's one thing to gripe about work, but where does he get off telling me what to wear and how to behave in a bar? Now he keeps telling me I need to hurry up and get married. Yeah, I'll marry my foot to your face, jackass. Anyway, is everyone ready to leap boldly into this month's practical exam?
I'm fully prepared, instructor.
I can take whatever task you have to throw at us.
Well, this ought to be easier than the midterms.
Here we go again. This one looks different from the others.
Hold on.
You noticed too, huh?
Yeah. Color's different, shape's different, yet it seems similar somehow.
The material. That's what's similar. Maybe...
Is something wrong?
No.
Here they go again.
Well, doesn't this look like fun?
Class 1?
What are they doing here?
To what do we owe the pleasure of this visit? Class 1's combat training isn't until tomorrow.
Oh, Instructor Thomas's class was changed to a self-study period today. So we thought it was the perfect opportunity for a little cross-class exchange, if you will. Class 7 seems to be the talk of the school lately, and we'd simply love the chance to get a little better acquainted.
Exchange?
Judging by that rapier in your hand, I'm guessing you're not here to exchange pleasantries over tea and cookies.
My, you're a sharp one, Schwarzer. Nothing gets by you. Why not try your steel against some real human opponents instead of that contraption over there? We'd be more than happy to serve as representatives of Class 1. Allow us, if you will, to demonstrate the refined spirit and dignity of the Erebonian nobility.
You little pieces of...
Cool your jets. They're just trying to goad us into a fight.
I'd be very interested to witness this refined spirit and dignity you profess.
Well, looks like I found today's entertainment. All right, change of plans. Today's practical exam will be a friendly training bout between classes 1 and 7. The fight will be 4-on-4 with both arts and item use allowed. Reen, you'll be squad captain, so choose 3 of your classmates for your team.
Roger that.
Fuck me. Do I have battle scopes? Fuck, I don't know if I have battle scopes. Shit, I forgot to buy things. Okay. B, I'm sorry. Wait, no. Be squishy. Oh. Can I get rid of? Okay, that's a problem. Once you click on someone, you can't unclick them. Okay, that poses a problem. Okay.
I dislike the notion of fighting against women. It's a man's duty to protect the fragile flowers of womanhood, not to wound them. Reconsider your team, and this time, bring men to face us.
Who the hell does he think he is?
I'll put a fragile flower on his grave.
Link, are you still fighting that you're Fee? Are you still fighting that you're part Fee? Damn Fee.
Now, Fee.
Guess this isn't going to happen until I do as he insists.
Wait, really? Wait, really? That's unfortunate.
He should have been among the ranks of Class 1 to begin with. I would rather hope a son of House Alberea would need no demonstration of the nobility's refined spirit and dignity.
I swear to God, if you tell me to take fucking Eustace out of the party, I'm going to murder you. In-game.
Choose again.
One would almost think you're trying to postpone the inevitable.
It looks like fighting someone from
Brother!
four great houses might be biting off more than
He's trying to get rid of all of my best people!
Looks that way. Makes me wonder who they won't conjure up some excuse for.
Well, let's try again.
Hold it right there. I believe I asked, in no uncertain terms, for your team to consist solely of men. Reconsider your team, and this time, choose men.
I did choose men last time, and you didn't want me to put uses.
It sounds like the upper class students know that Laura really won't hold back.
They probably realized she'd mop the floor with them. I guess I'll
They're little wusses. That's what they are. Are you kidding me, bro? I swear to fucking God. I have to use this team? Well. So everyone except Reen is severely not, yeah, everyone except Reen is severely behind in their equipment. I don't use anyone except Reen in this party. The fucking problem. Actually, no. No. No, you take that. Where'd it go? You take that and... defense like okay, so you need defense. Fuck me. Alright.
Looks like you're all set then. Both teams, take your starting positions.
He may be a fool, but even a fool can be dangerous with a blade in hand. And I'm sure his lackeys are well trained. whatever deficiencies they may have otherwise. Make sure you don't underestimate them.
Got it.
Well, he is a member of the fencing club after all.
We'll see how cocksure he feels when we're through with him.
Let's have a good fight, everyone.
We'll now begin the training bout between our representatives from classes 1 and 7. Combatants, weapons at the ready! Begin!
Because they're little bitches, so they don't want to fight any of the women or Usis. No one is knocked out during the battle. No one uses arts throughout the battle. I'm not a...
Here we go.
Well... Didn't say anything about crafts, though. Are crafts arts? S-Brink counts? I don't know if S-Brink counts either.
We'll do that next time, because I don't know how long this fight's gonna fucking take if I can't use arts. I don't... Yeah, I truly don't know how long that fight will take if I don't use arts. I mean, you don't have to do those conditions, but if you want S rank at the end of the chapter, you have to, because it gives you the AP that you need. To get S rank. So if I don't do it, that's a problem. Then I can't get S rank in the chapter. I did go longer than normal stream ending time, but it's the same length as streams. A lot of streams tend to be. They did start later, so that's why I'm going later. I apparently have no middle ground anymore. Streams generally are either 5 hours long or they're 2 hours long. There's no middle ground.